Do you want to know how you can avoid amputation? Watch this video and I'm going to cover some things that can help you. Hey everybody, Terry here with Living Life Legless, and today I wanted to talk about amputations and how can I prevent an amputation. I'm going to give you some information that will come from the Amputee Coalition website. It's a website that I use frequently for my job, and it's information that you can utilize if you are facing an amputation or have had that conversation with your doctor about amputation. So on amputations, the most common types of amputation are caused from trauma, which could be from a car wreck or an accident, disease, which is diabetes, vascular disease, or from surgery like having a tumor removed. Vascular disease is the most common type of disease that leads to an amputation. And within that, below the knee amputation is the most common, which occurs 83% of the time. It's estimated that 5.6 million people in the United States live with an amputation of some type. And of the amputations, below knee is the most common, with the most done procedure would be toe amputations. About 500,000 people a year experience a limb loss or limb difference. In older adults, which are 65 age or older, 45% make up the amputation population. And within that, you are 4 times more likely to have an amputation if you are African American versus being white. You are 1.5 times more likely to have an amputation if you are Latin American versus being white. People that are lower income typically have amputations more often. 57% of patients that have amputation have diabetes. 43% of those patients experienced an infection prior to their amputation, and 40% of those patients had vascular disease. In 2009, amputations totaled an estimated $8.3 billion. That's how much it costed for amputations. Half of individuals with amputations due to vascular disease die within a 5-year span. That is higher than the mortality rate than breast cancer, colon cancer, or prostate cancer. 55% of those patients that have an amputation within 2 to 3 years will have to have the other limb amputated. Now, with all of this information, what can I do to avoid amputation? And that's kind of what I want to talk a little bit about today. There are a few things that you can do in your daily life that can help you avoid having an amputation of some type on your body. That would be diet and exercise. Yes, we always hear the same conversation from our doctors. Hey, it wouldn't hurt you to lose a little bit of weight. It would do your body good if you were a little bit healthier. Well, that is actually true when it comes to amputations and avoiding them. Having your weight at a more manageable reason takes a lot of stress off of your legs and your feet, which takes a lot of stress off of the joints. Exercising daily. It also helps regulate your body. So getting that blood flowing better helps the circulation in your body, which also can help you avoid amputation. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button for me if you're enjoying the content. Diabetes, managing your diabetes. High blood sugars and higher A1C can lead to problems with the feet that can in turn lead to callousing, to wounds that don't want to heal. And with a higher blood sugar and A1C, those wounds take forever to heal, they become infected, and that ultimately leads to an amputation if the infection cannot be managed in a timely manner. The other thing is, if you're a diabetic, having proper diabetic footwear with diabetic inserts. Those help take pressure off of your feet, which protect your skin, and the diabetic shoes help manage the fit of those diabetic insoles to not get callousing and blisters on your feet. Talking to your doctor and having regular checkups where you're having your vitals and your blood levels checked, and keeping a check and management process on your blood sugar and your A1C, and working with your doctor about keeping those levels at a more manageable level. That will also help the healing process in the body. No one likes to hear the words amputation, and if that is a recent conversation that you have had with your doctor or a surgeon, then it means that your body is not where it needs to be. And that could be from multiple factors. Only you can change your lifestyle. You have your health in your hands. So I wanted to share a little bit of video with you today to let you know that most of the patients that I work with go through these same issues. They are in these same statistics that I went over, and we have better outcomes with patients that are managing their diabetes and having regular checkups, even if they have vascular disease, and it's, having procedures and wearing compression garments to help that blood flow in the lower legs to avoid amputation. If you've had an amputation or you are getting ready to have an amputation, I am going to be doing some videos coming up shortly that will chronicle this process of starting, getting a prosthetic leg, which involves post-amputation care, shrinker starting, a stump protector, and getting started with your prosthesis. This is also going to cover, what you have to do with the insurance and the paperwork that you have to get. So I'll have videos coming out covering those topics for people that have just had an amputation or maybe looking at have one. I hope you like the content, and I'm doing this to help everyone. I have lived this all my life. I have a wealth of knowledge being a bilateral amputee, and I work in this field, and I just want to pass that on to you. So I appreciate y'all watching, and if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time.